Hello, Tri-Cities, and welcome to the 2021 Vote for Business Candidate Forum, the only region-wide business-focused candidate forum in the Tri-Cities, brought to you by the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce. In this forum, you'll be hearing from candidate Luis Ruiz, who is running for Benton City Council Position 2 at large. His opponent, Bill Reed, declined the invitation to participate due to a scheduling conflict. I'm Tracy Dial, news anchor with KNDU, and I am so pleased to be with you today. Voting begins as ballots start appearing in mailboxes on October 13th, and that will continue through Election Day on Tuesday, November 2nd. Thank you for joining us to learn about Luis's thoughts and positions on issues that impact our local economy and business community. And now a message from President and CEO of Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce, Lori Matson.
Thank you. I'd like to take a brief moment to thank the Chamber's Board of Directors and our Local Government Affairs Committee for their leadership in supporting the advocacy efforts of the Regional Chamber, and especially our sponsors, AYB Drafting, Cascade Natural Gas, and Hayden Homes. The Chamber supports positions that preserve and promote a positive business climate. As the foremost advocate and voice for business, the Chamber leads the region by advancing policies and positions that strengthen business and improve the local economy and quality of life. The 2021 Vote for Business Candidate Forum is designed to highlight how candidate positions integrate with local business priorities. And finally, a very special thank you to our local news partners for collaborating on this project. Your time, talent, and expertise are valued and truly appreciated. Now a word from one of our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Lindsay Demko with Cascade Natural Gas. We are a proud sponsor of the Vote for Business campaign. Local elections are important to our business economy, just like our vital underground utility lines. So please, remember to vote and always contact 811 before you dig. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And it is such a pleasure for KNDU and myself to support this effort to inform voters about the people who are running for public office. So now let's get to the format. Opening and closing statements are both limited to 1 minute. Response time for each question is 2 minutes. Time limit reminders will appear on screen at 10 seconds remaining, and if necessary, when time is up. Now we are ready to get started, so let's begin by introducing Luis Ruiz. Welcome, and thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much for having me today.
If you're ready to get started, let's go. We'll begin with your opening statement, Luis. You have 1 minute.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Luis Ruiz, running for City Council position number 2 here in Benton City. Just to get involved more, and I see potential with the city. I think there's opportunity for growth, and so I just feel that it's time for some change, get some new ideas, new thoughts in the council. And so just this last couple of years, just been seeing a lot of issues that are impacting a lot of areas that I feel like I could contribute, and just want to get the community informed and to potentially support me moving forward for the election this November.
Thank you, Mr. Ruiz. Now let's move right into the question and answer portion. First question today. What can the City Council do in regard to tax and regulation that will promote our region as a smart place to do business?
I believe they can provide some type of incentive to encourage businesses for business owners to come and set up shops here in Benton City. I know there's a lot of different types of markets that can attract, that Benton City can attract. Given that we have a lot of the wineries around our area, I think it's underutilized as far as marketing goes. I think we can definitely bring that in more in to involve that as a city focus point, and generally just to provide pretty much just work along the lines with businesses to kind of get more of an idea of what would help the businesses grow and maintain and prosper. I think a lot of the issues now that have been going on is just lack of resources, lack of information. And if the city can provide some type of support along those lines, that'll help businesses stay here, as well as attract other businesses to come and, again, set up shop in Benton City for the overall growth of the economy and the community at large.
Second question. The current labor shortage is impacting local business. As a city council member, what can you do to foster, attract, and retain talent to build the next generation workforce?
Given that I have a small business here in Benton City, I understand how that works. We put constant hours, a lot of hours, and typically, even if it's not enough at certain times, it's not enough. So you do need to have the extra help. And I think it all comes along the lines of being able to support your employees as well as getting them to build on team effort and letting them be involved with what you have going on with business. Generally, being an employee myself, I know that we have a lot of great ideas, and typically when we're typically the face and we meet the customers, we typically understand more of like what can help the overall business grow. And certain issues that may not be noticed by the actual employer on a daily basis. So just to give more team effort as far as working along those lines of what we can all do to improve, to help the business grow as a team and then contribute back into that. And that generally I feel will help contribute and retain talent to build the next generation workforce moving forward.
Next question. As a city council member, what specific investments by the city will you champion to encourage diversity of business and economic growth in Benton City?
So investments that I would strongly encourage in diversity of business is to promote different events throughout the year, typically to just have the community come out and see and get the businesses that currently exist in the city, and hopefully let the community know that they exist and what they have to offer. Because generally, most of the time, I feel that a lot of the community doesn't really know who actually has what type of business set up and so forth. So just having community ties and relationship with the businesses as well as the city, we can all encourage each other to help promote our businesses and grow and offer diversity throughout the business spectrum, you can say.
Final question today, Luis. The My Tri 2030 Regional Vision Project is a community-driven effort to drive collaborative action. How do you see the cities collaborating, coming together to solve shared problems and advance regional initiatives?
I see the cities collaborating because we're not that far away from, obviously, the Tri-Cities. Benton City is about 10 minutes away, but we all have similarities as far as what the markets and, what the locals, what attracts the locals to shop local. So I feel that we can all share different ideas and see what's going on in other cities and what's been successful for them and help bring those ideas and principles to Benton City. Benton City, like I said, has a lot of potential. It's just, I feel there needs to be more action taken to bring those types of ideas and encourage people to promote growing Benton City overall, and then keep the economy thriving and to continue to grow as we start getting more residents and housing increasing overall.
Thank you, Mr. Ruiz. That closes the question and answer period. We'll now end this forum with your closing statements. Remember, you have 1 minute.
Okay. Well, Benton City, again, my name is Luis Ruiz. I'm running for City Council, Benton City position number 2. Definitely looking forward to hearing from you and your thoughts. You can reach me out at my personal email. It's luiscruiz1210@gmail.com. Or you can look me up on Facebook at my campaign page at Luis Ruiz for Benton City Council. Again, you can also reach me at my email, preferably, with any questions or comments that you may have regarding my campaign, and I'll be more than welcome to discuss those with you. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ruiz. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us for the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce's 2021 Candidate Forum. Now, as we begin the countdown to Election Day coming up very soon on November 2nd, please remind your friends in Benton City to watch, share, and get the vote out. You can find this video as well as other forum videos on the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce's website. That is www.tricityregionalchamber.com. Again, thank you to the Chamber, to KNDU, the candidates, and the sponsors. Those are Cascade Natural Gas, AYB Drafting, Hayden Homes, and a special thank you to all of you for watching. This is Tracy Dial News with KNDU News, rather. Get out and vote.